true. You would expect that he would have it in the blood.
That's it. It's just his last name is Manning.
But he's 6'4". He's a really good athlete, right? He was the number 1 overall recruit coming out of high school. Shedeur,
but the argument is that's only because his name, and it's not.
And where was Ryan Clark before week 1? I mean, it's a great take to have after he's embarrassed by Matt Patricia. But did Ryan Clark say he sucked before the game?
It is such a great point, though, about his high school. When you look at a guy like Kyler Murray, who nobody thinks is an NFL Hall of Famer, didn't lose a single high school game in the state of Texas, which is the hardest high school program in the country.
I listen. I think Arch Manning got more pressure than Shedeur. Shedeur was a high recruit, but he wasn't the recruit that Arch Manning was.
But we all thought he was going to be good because his dad was Deion Sanders. Just like we think Arch Manning's good because he's part of the Manning family.
Shedeur, you can't take it away. Shedeur was good in college, and granted, it's only one game, so I'm not gonna, hit the eject button on
Barry Arch Manning.
No,
Deion also didn't play quarterback.
And
so
how many games?
It's not the same. It's not the same.
And how many games did Shedeur Sanders start against a team as loaded as Ohio State?
Yeah, not many. So I'm not gonna. Let's say I'm not gonna hit the eject button. But I will say that he and all of college sports, and I start to think of guys and dealing with pressure in every sport. I don't think there's been a kid like Arch Manning that has this much pressure on him because of the last name.
And like what Curtis said, now Lucy in the car is saying poor Jimmy from Alabama, whose entire family is counting on him, more pressure. Like that, we're talking about two completely different things. The pressure of having to support your family and the pressure of the entire country watching every move you make is two different types of pressure.
But he's been prepped for that his whole life. We saw his high school games like LeBron.
There's a difference though, right? Because poor Jimmy, who's trying to support his family, if he doesn't make it, he's got to figure it out and grind it. No one cares. No one knows about it. If Arch Manning doesn't make it, he becomes the biggest bust in all of sports. That's something that will just constantly
follow
him with him no matter where he goes.
Yeah. Couldn't happen to a nicer family.
Until Peyton's son gets old enough to get
now,
to
if you want to
college.
talk about the component regarding race, we can talk about how nobody gives the Mannings a hard time for trying to reorder the draft in honor of Eli, but we talk about Shedeur and Deion all the time.
Is there room for him next season on the Manning cast?
Could be. Okay. It could be.